My 7-year-old daughter had a dream last week that stopped me right in my tracks. I didn't know how to process it. I was extremely emotional, and I went to post a TikTok and decided, no, I'm not going to post this. I don't want to create any fear or false prophecy or, have my words misinterpreted. And I was emotional in that video. So I opted to process it before sharing, and now I'm ready to share. She woke up and she told my husband and I that she had a dream about God. And I was like, oh, cool. What was it about? And she said, the four of us, which is my immediate small family, were flying up into the clouds. And then when we got into the clouds, we were with God. And my husband and I immediately are looking at each other, right? We see all the TikToks. We see all this. We're not, And she's not aware of any of that, right? We haven't talked to her about any of that. She's not been exposed to any of that. She's not watching TikToks with me when I'm watching that kind of stuff, or not even really watching it, scrolling past it, because come on now. No one knows the hour, right? But immediately when she said we were going up in the clouds, we looked at each other like, what? And then I didn't want to put any words in her mouth, so I just asked her questions. And I said, oh, okay, so we were in the clouds. I'm like, well, what did God look like? And I anticipated her saying like he was, bright light, or, what you hear other people say, that he was just really radiant, or you couldn't really see his face. But that's not what she said at all. She said he was wearing a white robe that wasn't really a robe. It was robe-like. She said he had something red around his waist, and that he had skin like mine, but hair kind of like her dad's, and her dad is black. And I was like, oh, really? And she's like, yeah, like coily hair. I was like, oh, okay. And again, me and my husband are just locking eyes, like, okay. And so I asked her, I'm like, okay, so when we were in the clouds with God, then what happened? And she said, he told us that we did a good job. Shoot, I'm getting emotional again. Yeah. I'm not saying that it's that kind of a dream, or saying that anything is coming right around the corner. But if you're a Christian, you definitely feel a spiritual shift. You can feel stuff. If you're not pinpointing exactly what it is, of course, none of us are, but as a Christian, I can definitely feel something is going on right now. And I don't know, just the fact that she said that God said we did a good job. It made me feel like a really good mom. And it was just like, maybe this dream is just like personal confirmation for me, because we all got baptized in August, and we've been reading our Bible and learning scripture, and we've replaced all secular music with Christian music. And I don't know, it was a really cool dream. And at first I was a little scared of it, but now it brings me peace. I know maybe it doesn't look like it because I'm crying, but I'm just at complete peace with it, because I know that God said we did good. It's a really cool dream.